name is Melanie Turner. This is my 21st year teaching at West Jasper Elementary School. I also went to elementary school here for a year when I was in 5th grade.
Well, I'm Bernice Ferris, and I came here in the fall of 1981, and so this is my 36th year here. I didn't really believe I'd be here this long.
Hi, I'm Amber Gillen. I was Amber Blanton when I was here as a child. I've been here as a teacher for 2 years.
My name is Beth Baker, and I've been teaching here. This is my 2nd full year.
My name is Julie Ryder, and I teach pre-K here at West Jasper School. I've been here for 17 years.
Well, my name is Deb McLemore, and I have been here 11 years.
I'm Melissa Dutton, and I have been a teacher in Jasper City Schools for 20 years, first at Walker High School as an English teacher, and now for 2 years, I've been here at West Jasper as the Library Media Specialist.
I'm Mary Claire Williams. This is my 3rd year at West Jasper Elementary School. I have been in 3 different grade levels.
My name is Kathy Walker, and I have worked at West Jasper Elementary for 18 years. All 4 of my children went to school here. When my first child started kindergarten here, Pat Robertson was the principal. She was the main reason at that point that I wanted my children to be educated at this school. She was always for the children at any cost. She would fight for our children here to get the best education, the best teachers. As years progressed, we went through 2 other principals. After Pat Robertson left, then Eric Smith came. By that time, 2 of my children had left and had gone on to the high school. My 2 youngest children were still here. He too wanted what was best for the children. The years that my kids were here, they had the best teachers in the whole system. These people that work at West Jasper are always very giving, very loving. They want the best education. If your child is struggling in any part of that, they will do everything to the best of their ability to make sure that your child excels in every aspect of their education.
When I was in 5th grade, the principal was Pat Robertson. I also started working for Pat Robertson. She was my principal for my first 3 years here. Eric Smith became the principal after Miss Robertson retired. When he left, we had Suzanne Snow for a couple of months, and then we had Miss Pilling, and then now we have Mr. Sargent.
I have never been in an environment like this one. I've never seen, and I came from Trussville, Alabama. I've been in a lot of different places. This community is so cohesive and so determined to support the school. We have Brother Sonny, who comes and does after-school tutoring with these children for free. We have, Mr. Sonny also has a ministry where he provides snacks for children. Viking, the people at Viking, so supportive. When we go to Camp McDowell, it's paid for. The community comes together, the Honda people, the orthopedic people. I mean, I have never seen such community attachment to a group of people.
After coming to this school, after working here a year, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And going through what I did with this family that we have made here, I know I was where I was supposed to be.
Because I guess I'll never forget about the teacher that I first met when I came here, and then the next day she passed away, and I realized I said, oh, she started working here the year I was born. I think I told someone about that a couple of weeks ago. And when I looked at it, I said, oh, she started working here that year, and that was the year I was born, so the Lord maybe that was part of his plan for me to come here. And then I ended up having first grade in that same classroom where she first talked to me that day.
Well, before I started teaching here, I wasn't familiar with West Jasper. Even though I'd grown up in Jasper all my life, I just had never really been over here. I think maybe one time I came when I was in high school, so I didn't really know that much about it. So I can see where people in Jasper don't really know a lot about West Jasper School if they're not familiar with this area. But once you're here, there's just something about it. It's just almost like an intangible that you can't explain. You really just have to experience it. You have to live it. You have to meet the children and get to know the faculty that are here. And it truly is, we always say that it's like a family, but it really is like a family.
Well, it has a family atmosphere when you come here, you know. The family, we care about each other, we celebrate birthdays, we celebrate weddings, we celebrate the birth of a newborn, you know, no matter who it is, the teacher or a family member, and then if they lose a family member, you know, we're there to comfort them, to let them know that we care about them, you know. So it's a caring family, you know.
They come together when people are hurting. We celebrate when people are going through good times and bad. So I just feel like I'm blessed to be part of this family.
I think we would be called the hidden jewel of Jasper because even as a child here, I felt like we were all family. Everybody was here. Nobody made fun of anybody for not having things, or it was just like the closeness you feel with a family. Like, I transferred to another school after 3rd grade, and I remember missing the closeness. So I think it's a very special school for that aspect. Everybody just works together to do what we need to do, and we're happy when we're here.
I feel that West Jasper is a hidden gem because of us being such a close-knit family. I'm on my 2nd generation of teaching families now. I'm teaching children that I've taught. They still know me. They see me out in town and they still love me and talk to me. Our faculty is a family. We are close-knit, tight. We know each other. We can call a parent, you know, and whatever we need, they're more than willing to help us.
There have been lots of times where I've learned things from students over the years. I've learned about how fortunate my family is, and I see some of these situations that my kiddos go through. I learn about how I can take lessons and be a better person from them. I've learned how to show my students how to resolve conflict, to think about their place in the world, and I hope that they not only learn from me the academic side of school, but they also learn how to be a good person.
The kids have taught me that what you see is not always what you get. Like, sometimes you think, well, this child's just not wanting to do things, and then when you come to find out, things are much differently. Maybe they just didn't understand, and you just have to, like, bond with the children and figure out what makes them tick and go with that.
You know, for the past, 5 or 6 years, I've been working with kindergarten, and I had never worked with kindergarten before until about 5 years ago. And I just enjoy teaching them the letters and the sounds of the letters and listen to them blend the sounds together to be able to read words, and that's what I really enjoy. I enjoyed that, when I had 1st grade. They come to you at the beginning of the year not knowing how to read, and then at the end of the year, they can just read words, and so many words. That's what I enjoy about it, just working with the kids.
My students came to me at Walker High School through the years, really having a sense of pride in their community and where they came from and coming from West Jasper.
The best part of my day is in the mornings when I see children who may not be happy that they had to come to school, or maybe something happened at home before they came or on the bus, and just one hug or smile cheers them up and brightens their day, and you can see their whole demeanor changes.
Well, in pre-K, the best part of the day is the first of the morning when all the kids come in and they're giving you hugs and they tell you how much they love you, and there's never a shortage of hugs in preschool. It's always just love and smiles, and occasionally we have some tears, but we work through those, and the kids are just truly happy to be at school, and that's what makes being in pre-K so fun.
I always look forward to math time. That's my favorite subject to teach, and I always like to see the kids, especially like when they have the light bulb moments and they figure things out and they're like, oh, math is fun. I want them to know that math can be fun and functional.
My favorite part of the day is greeting my students at the door every morning. They are so excited to be here. They can't wait to tell me what happened during the night or what they saw or, you know, what happened on the bus ride to school. And 99% of the time, every one of them has a big hug and a smile for me every morning, and that just starts my day off on the right foot.
Every morning, my class has to stand outside my door and wait for me. And every morning, I greet them personally and we shake hands, and they have to look me in my eye and tell me good morning, and I tell them good morning, and I can just get a sense of what the day's gonna be like just from my greeting line. And then I also have jobs in my room. Every student has a job, and the job changes, it rotates. And one of my jobs is greeter. So because I feel like children need to know how to be social, how to talk to adults. And so I also have a student greeter that greets as well. And I think that's probably, I look forward to that part of my day.
At the end of the day, I hope that every one of my students has learned that I love them. That is my main goal. I know that my goals are to teach them reading, writing, math, science, social studies, but my main goal is to teach them that, or to hope that they know that I love them and I love them unconditionally. It's not a I love you only when you're good love. I love you no matter what.
It's hard sometimes to see these kids go through 5th grade and leave us because you wonder how their lives turned out. But you would never give up building those relationships with these families.
I had the privilege for 20 years to teach students from all over our system, and they're all wonderful. Jasper City Schools has produced some fine young men and women, and I was always impressed, though, with my West Jasper kids because of the pride that they took in the school that built them. And I do see West Jasper as the school that builds these kids.
I want my kids to take with them the confidence that they can achieve and become anything they set out to be.
I've attempted to instill in the kids that it's okay to be yourself and it's okay to have fun while learning. Like, that's what I like to do. You may catch me dancing with the kids, and I know I'm goofy, but I don't care. That's just something I do. I like to sing with the kids, and I may be off key sometimes, but that's okay too. And that's what I want the kids to know. It's okay to be you, and I'll be me, and we can still learn together from each other.
Well, I hope that they always remember just the love. I think that's the big thing for here, is that the love that I had for them and the love that all of the school had for them, not just the teachers, but it goes so much farther than just the teachers here at our school. And they know that our lunchroom ladies care for them. They know that the PE teachers, the librarian, the music teachers, the art teachers, and speech and so on, everybody that I've forgotten. I just hope that the kids know that they always are safe here, and that was our number one priority, was to show those kids love and to show them that they were safe and that they were cared for, regardless of what goes on at their homes before they come to school and after they get home in the afternoons. I just hope that they feel loved here and that they feel cared for and that they always feel safe.
At the end of the day, when these children leave us, whether it's 5th grade or whether it is 10, 20 years from now, you want them to have good memories of the relationships they have with teachers and anybody that works here. You want them to know that they always have a friend that they can always go back to, that there is somebody in this world that loves them just as much as their parents or their grandparents or their caregivers, and that no matter what, they can look us up with a problem or with a success story, and we will share in that.